Looks like K-pop's starting to get a little bit too big for its own damn britches, and we need to get the switch off the tree and back and give it a little bit of an ass whooping in this episode of K-Pop Rants.
Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, everybody? Big Will, K-Pop for Life, coming back at ya. And I'm a little bit annoyed today because if you're watching this channel, you are a K-pop fan, and you've been probably watching K-pop for a while, or you're brand new going, who the hell is this big fat ugly guy talking about K-pop? This is not what I expected. If you are, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, join Chubby Nation, but I digress. So let me just be honest. In my opinion, K-pop is where it's at today due to many factors, and one of the biggest of them is the online K-pop community. The place where we can all connect, and you can go on any kind of app, or you can go on YouTube and find your favorite YouTuber or find your favorite compilation channel, and you can learn about K-pop, you can learn about your favorite idols, and you can converse with people in the comments, and then you can go onto some app and you can talk about it on one of those things, right? To me, that is the beating heart of the K-pop industry, is the online community, because without the people that watch, talk about, and buy your shit, K-pop industry, you don't have an industry. And it sure as hell isn't as big as it is today. Now, I'm not saying that we deserve this huge amount of praise and credit. I'm simply saying, let's give credit where credit is due. Big channel or small, all have followers. And those followers all come to different people's channels to watch that person and engage with them in the comments about K-pop. So why am I so annoyed, you ask? Allow me to tell you. I think that for the most part, most of the record labels and management companies understand the fact that the online community is what drives the K-pop industry success internationally, except maybe a few. CJ&M Entertainment. Oh shit, it's dusty in here, sorry. And yes, for almost every reaction video ever made by anyone ever, it is almost immediately demonetized, and that money is sent back to the record label. And I completely and 100% agree with that practice. You're taking an entire song, you're literally just watching it, laughing, giggling, clapping your hands, talking a little shit maybe, and then moving on. To me, that is completely within an acceptable realm for them to demonetize your video. But recently, they started claiming and demonetizing entire libraries from some of the biggest K-pop YouTubers, Kville Entertainment, DareDB, etc., etc., etc. I could go on and on and on. Entire libraries, like thousands of videos, have been demonetized. Not taken down, but demonetized. And I find this disturbing because it's a slippery slope to everything else. You know what I'm saying? Just look at PewDiePie. If he even sings a song, he immediately gets copyright claimed, which is bullshit and obviously shows that the YouTube copyright claim system is broken, but that's a whole nother discussion. What I don't think people understand, especially newer K-pop fans and people that aren't content creators, is that these compilation videos can take fucking hours of your life to make. And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I spent a Sunday making it. No, some of them literally take weeks if you're working a full-time job and have a life and you're doing YouTube as a hobby on the side to make these incredibly complex types of videos. Some of them can be done quicker, yes, but if you're doing like a top 100 something countdown, and that requires the amount of research you have to do to find 100 something whatevers to put into a video, just the research alone, you're looking at a huge amount of time being spent to build the foundation of the video. And that doesn't include the hours spent editing, compiling, building thumbnails, etc., 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 all to put it up and have it demonetized. I think it is exceptionally short-sighted and stupid that these K-pop record labels are demonetizing entire channels whose primary content is compilation videos. You may gain a few extra $1,000 or whatever you're gonna make out of the demonetization that you've done, but you're also going to disincentivize the creators who spend all this time making this content that informs and brings other K-pop fans into your world. Almost anybody who starts out in K-pop finds compilation videos first because you don't know what the hell you're looking for. You may have come across one group, or you might know BTS or Blackpink, then you're gonna be like, Who else is out there? None of the other stuff is super mainstream from an international standpoint yet. Where could I go? I know, maybe somebody makes compilation videos. So you go on Kville, you go on DareDB, you go on DJ Digital like I did back in the day, 5-7 years ago, and you're exposed to all different kinds of artists from every record label of all shapes and sizes. And through that, those people then become fans, consume your content, buy your merchandise. Without the incentive of these channels to make that extra little bit of money to get themselves through school, to, you know, put more back into their channel so they have better equipment that makes their video editing easier, whatever the case may be, you're completely disincentivizing them from making that type of content. And unless they're content doing what they've been doing and making money the entire time and suddenly being cut off, I don't see that happening. And like I said, it's a very short-sighted, not good for the long-term kind of business practice, because you're not gaining enough for what you're potentially losing. So guys, I'm definitely gonna need your help with this one. Let's get hashtag make K-pop great again trending on YouTube. And we need to get it through these K-pop record labels' heads that just because you've started to get big and people start to know who you are internationally does not mean that you can just kick all the people that helped you get there to the curb. It is of long-term benefit to all of the companies to fully embrace the online K-pop community. In fact, I think they could do a lot more in order to reach out to the community, to bridge the gap, to bring people from all corners of the community together in a more meaningful way. And they're the gatekeepers that have the money and the resources to make that happen. So I would encourage you to invest in the online K-pop community. Invest in the fans that take their time to make content about what you make because we love it so much. Don't kick us to the curb. Don't demonetize all the videos, but instead create additional incentives to help the community grow even more. Because if you don't, not only are you going to lose a ton of fans and support from the international community, but you're also going to lose a lot of money. And let's be real, that's why you do what you do. So for your own benefit and ours, embrace us, because we want to embrace you. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing in the comments below. And as always, keep on popping, K-poppers. Remember, it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. Deuces.